Today we're dealing with when things don't go according to the plan. What actions do we take? I know for me, so much has not went according to the way I thought, the way that I planned it. It didn't go that way. And I know that in my first book, Crazy Enough to Jump, my first book, I talked about plan. There's a statement that says either you plan to succeed or you plan to fail. And planning is a wonderful thing. First of all, it shows that you have some type of order, organization, and structure in your life, which is a wonderful thing to have. Moreover, sometimes things don't go according to the plan. Sometimes there is a bigger purpose and we don't see it. And we'll tend to start blocking immediately. Well, I know this is not how things are supposed to work out. Let me jump in and try to save the day. Let me try to change some things. But what if we're just beating a dead horse? When we make a plan and it doesn't go according to the plan, and now we're trying to bend, pull, twist, steer to try to get it back going according to the way that we planned it. We plan to be married by 30. We plan to have kids, a full family, a house, land, a certain amount of wealth by a certain age. We planned it, we wrote it down, but it didn't turn out that way. What do? We go with the flow. Because there's something that I've realized in a prayer that I pray. Remove what is not according to your will for my life, whether that be something tangible or whether that be a person. Because I understand that some things and some people are needed to help propel you forward. Some problems propel you forward. Why? Because problems reveal who you are. Problems can reveal whether you are selfish, selfless. Problems can reveal whether you are lazy, whether you are a prompt person. Problems can reveal whether or not you are inconsistent or consistent. Problems can reveal whether or not you are loyal or unloyal. Problems can even determine and tell you whether or not you are ready for what you claim to be ready for. So what do? Going back to that prayer that I told you I talked to God about, I said, hey, if something is not for me, if someone is not according to your purpose for my life, remove them. If they are, or if it is, help me to accept it and help me to learn the lesson that I need to learn within this season of my life, because I'm tired of dealing with this same old problem. I have to learn how to overcome this. The problem of not knowing how to fully function when things don't go our way. Fully function by you're getting out of control, you get upset, pissed off, you start acting out, getting out of character because things are not going your way. Go with the flow. Sometimes those problems are presenting itself. Sometimes things aren't going along with your plan because your plan is not according to God's monumental plan for your life. You may have planned to start a business by a certain age, but it didn't work out that way. Perhaps you're still working for someone, but have you ever thought that maybe you are receiving on-the-job training for a company that you will own in less than 6 months? You might be at the end of that test. You may be at the end of that season, but because you're so accustomed to things going your way, you don't know how to handle when things get unruly and out of order. You look at it as that, as it's discourse, it's disorganization, structure. This is the way that I planned it. This is the way that I strategized it, and it's not going right. Well, if it's not going right over a period of time, you might be beating a dead horse. You might need to sit down and say, hey, God, Will you allow me to accept this change that you are bringing in my life? Will you help me to understand this shift that's going on in my life? I may not be able to understand all things. You may not reveal all things to me right now because I'm actually in the pot of fire. I'm actually in that gumbo. So maybe I can't see it right now. You're probably not going to show me everything right now, but help me to calm down. Help me to be content with things not going along with my plan, because if I really believe that you are a big God, then I'm going to end up with so much more than my little peanut brain can process right now. So when these problems come, the inconveniences, and things don't go according to our plan, take a step back and try to understand that it might be a learning lesson for you. It could be growing your patience. A lot of us need to work on our patience. Our patience continues to be tried because we need to master the art of patience. Your temper is being tried constantly because you have to master that. Have you ever thought about it? You keep facing the same old problem, the same old issue, because it's revealing something within you that needs to be perfected. Okay? Problems aren't necessarily coming in your life to destroy you or discourage you, but they are coming to purge out of you what needs to come out and installing you what you need in order to expand, grow, propel forward, accelerate, and make an impact on this earth.